Please begin my Chairman McCoffey. Done a super job, very inspiring speech, strong leadership. He makes a lot of sacrifices. He wakes us up, so we really appreciate his role. So first, I would like to really thank the Lord for enabling us to make it to this location, to this venue, keeping us alive and in good shape, and really enabling us to meet after so many years, decades. I think we thank God for this milestone. Second is to, before actually I go into a lot of details, is to thank the alumni, the way you supported the school that you went to study, that contributed to building, to making you the man that you are today. So we really appreciate, as the chairman said, not only the leadership of people like Robert, who as a chairman really did wonders in the school for the 9 or so years that he has been there. The school has seen growth in ways we would not have imagined. So that is a contribution of alumni, and we appreciate. The other one is you've heard recently is about the endowment fund, where from January we are going to identify the most needy 10 students. The most needy, the ones that require, so that they can be able to accomplish their dreams. We would like to later, God keeping us, to come here and hear some of those people who not have been able to go to school have gone and they have become top entrepreneurs. They have become successful professionals in all the areas, and like Chairman has said, good men that live well in the heights of the Lord and have very good families. So we thank the alumni for that. I'm saying this because I will be calling for more, asking you for more support. Because hata ukikula leo tunaona tumeshiba saa hizi. Si kesho tutakula. Tutasikia njaa. We will still need to eat again and again. So I think it's a continuous process where we need to be helping the school that we have come from. The principal sends his regards. Our current principal is called Mr. Solomon Koech. From what you have seen so far, is doing a good job, and I think the performance that has characterized Nanyuki High over the last two or more decades will continue. The board also that I'm chairing also sends their regards. I told them we are here. I've sent some photos. You can see, and I'll send some more, and they send their regards. I'll be very brief because I know time has really gone. First is to tell you the school that you went, some like a professor. You said that time the students were so few. If you've not been there, if you go there, you may not recognize the school. Me, as I said, I left in 1983. When I went again, I was surprised how the school had grown. Even the look, when you go there, you feel you are entering a strong institution. A very solid institution. So just to give you a few statistics. In 2018, by 2018, the student enrollment and was about 774 students. Now 2018 is kitabu sana, 774. In 2023, this year, we are at 1,705. And in January, we are expecting another 500, which will make it, yeah, the coffee because there's growth, but sometimes with good things comes challenges. And that's why we will need your support. So 500 are coming, and I know the government now, they are throwing the challenge at you. They want you to enroll more and more. They will spend. You have to take more students. Then you don't get enough money from government because of the fiscal challenges, the budget challenges. So what you're expecting to get every quarter, you are lucky if you get even a quarter or half of it. And at the same time, the government is selling talents. Even if you don't deny a student certificate, even if they have not paid the money. So you can see the school is left in a serious crisis. You can't get money from the parents. You can't get money from the government. It's not coming properly. And you are imposed, you really have to take more students to house them. So it's up to you to see utajipanga namna gani. Where will they watalala wapi? What will they eat? Yeah? As we speak now, we have 381 students, which is excess capacity. From the capacity we have for accommodation, 381 is excess. Na tujahesabu hiyo 500 inakuja in January, you know. So that's one of the key things. We've also done well in spite of that. The performance has been really going very, 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 very well. A few years ago, when Boro was becoming chairman, about 10 years ago, the mean score was about 5.5 or something. Yeah, 5, it was less than 6. Last year, we got a mean score of around 9.98, very close to, you know. Of course, I'm not taking this credit. That should go to this man when he speaks, because I just joined recently. Although they say, ukipata, you know, assets and liabilities, you take responsibility. So I'm also taking a bit of the credit. In 2022, we had the 4 A's, we had 44 A minus, we had the 56 B plus. Let's say actually almost all the students that were enrolled in last year, 2022, only 17, 20, only 20 students could not make it to university, didn't meet C plus and above, only. So you can see the performance is fantastic. No wonder, every year, Nanyuki High is a school that receives the greatest number of applicants from around the country. For the students who are, when they are selecting, Nanyuki is receiving the highest number of applicants. So the performance is going well. This year we are targeting 10.5. Na mwalimu, everybody is saying hey, we are going to achieve, we are 10.5 mean score from 9.9. Na mimi naomba mkienda, you pray for us. If you know somebody with a candidate there or a Form 3, you know, you invite them at your place for a cup of tea and tell them there is no replacement for focused hard work. Kama ise, go ise. Ukipata hii vitu dogo dogo inakuja inaenda. But if you're solid, you focus, you work hard, then it stays. So pray for the people so that they can get that mean score and we can continue taking the school forward. So, if again in infrastructure, if you go there, you'll really be impressed with what is happening now. Now students can move from one place to the other. When it is raining, they don't have to be rained upon. There's a nice corridor with a roof. They're able to go very well. The dormitory was expanded by double. It is still not enough, but the infrastructure is good. What are some of the critical needs? We have a big list of needs at the school. But you know, in life, you know, there's always a scarcity. You never get enough. So I'll just highlight the key priorities. Number one, we have only 3 science laboratories. And you know, this country requires a lot of scientists. With a population of 1,705 students, as indicated, only 3 science labs. I went there and I found some of the labs are exactly the ones that we also used. I went there, we were doing a bit of titration and other things. It's the same. So I think this is one area we have lagged behind, and we are planning as soon as possible to build another 2 laboratories. Yeah? 2 laboratories. So alumni, this is one area, if you can support the school, you can find a way to help the school get 2 more science labs, will be very, very super. The second one is bonding. So I've told you the challenges, we have the 3 challenges. Lazima uchukue watoto. Parents hata kama hawatalipa, you still have to give them certificates. So they are, especially parents of Form 4, they are not paying because they know they won't get the results anyway. Hata kama hawalipi, then it is really tough. And the government itself, because of lack of adequate money, they are not bringing the money as we need. So we just started a laboratory, dormitory, which has been completed, but we still have we need facility for about 550 new students. Because the 381, which is excess now, because some will exit. So if you look at the number of students exiting and the ones who are coming, we need at least, we have a deficit of about 550 students. So a new dorm is very critical because there are some students now who are sleeping somewhere which is supposed to be a library, you know. So it's and they are congested. So maybe naomba those people who are able, of course, what we are doing with alumni can come and help a bit of the infrastructure, but we really would like support in the dormitory. And of course, with the dormitory comes other requirements like double-decker beds. We need like 135 of them, and by January, we need like 270 new rockers and the chairs. The kitchen, we've upgraded now from kuni to gas, but we are finding it's quite expensive, so we are trying to understand whether it was a fixing that was not done properly or why, because the economics now, we expected the cost to be a bit lower or the same, but you are getting green, cleaner energy. But the cost is high, but it's in a kitchen which is still kuna odi mabati kidogo, we need to improve it a bit. Then, I don't know, those of you who are there, if you are like me, one of the key things that challenged us was when you have to take a shower. Unajua baridi ya Nanyuki. Sisi, I know what you used to do was to time lunch time. Before you go dive for the food, unakimbia unaoga so that you can come to the sun and like Alisa and try to get warm, before lunch. For me, I started itching, I think in Nanyuki that time. That water was very, quite cold. I come from a cold place, Mount Kenya, in a place called Central Menti. But that one was very cold. I hear now we have 110 students who have actually medical conditions because they need warm water. And I think in this day and age, some of you have brought your children in a comfort environment. You can imagine them now taking them to a school where they have to take a cold shower, very, very cold. Some, that's how they get depression, they can't concentrate. So we are thinking to do solar water heating so that the students can have some basic comfort so that they can concentrate on the studies. And the security is a problem. Now, this scrap metal is like a hot cake, especially in Mount Kenya, Central Kenya area. Watu wanamuka wanapata those goalposts they have been taken away, or where you did some pillars for they cut them at night and take them away. So we want to install CCTV cameras, at least to see whether we can discourage theft in the school. So let me stop here by saying we really appreciate the support of alumni. Don't get tired, this is our school. Tujitolee kidogo kidogo. We help students. We also build critical infrastructure. In our country, it has reached a level where now people are even building roads for themselves. If you're in an area, like in Umana, what do you do? So mnakuja together, mnaweka some tukabros, ama mnalima kabarabara. It is a responsibility of the government But if it's not happening, what to do? Yeah? You just have to self-provide. So even in a school like ours, we need to find a way of trying to do some basic things where the government is not able to reach. But of course, we'll do our best to lobby so that we get our share from the government. And I would like to actually urge you. I know some of you meet the governor for like Ikiara'S County or senior people there. They are your friends, your key voters, you are mobilizers for them. Maybe you meet even the president, minister for education, and all the others. Please, every time you meet them, tell them, can you support the Nanyuki High? You know, whether it's to release money on time, whether it's to come and fundraise for the dome we are talking about, or do the solar water heating projects, or put some CCTV cameras, you know, those kind of small things. So please use your influence, you sacrifice your resources, and everything else you can do to make our school much better. Asanteni, as a chairman of the board, for me, I really want to make sure that we move the Nidro a little bit where my brother left it. And Robert, you can come now. So we need to move the Nidro a bit, and we'll do our very best to make sure our school gets to a better and higher level. And every time you go to Nanyuki, please pay a visit, you know, so that you go and see what is happening. After you come here, chai, and you walk the corridors that made you the person you are. God bless. Asante.